Hey, good morning. It's Mr. B. I want you to understand. I know this COVID thing has taken a lot of time away from us, but I want you to be confident that it's going to end someday. And we're going to be back in school, and that's where I am right now. I want to talk a little bit more about shape today, and I'm going to use my little trusty marker and my whiteboard. And I've got another camera just to my side that you cannot see, and I'm going to use it so you can see what I'm doing on my paper. And that way I don't have to keep bringing the paper up here so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to talk about shape. Okay? And shape has two groups. Geometric and organic. I hope you remember those. What kind of shape is this? Of course, it's a triangle. No, that's not a triangle. That's a rectangle. So what group does this go in? Organic or geometric? Yes. It goes in the geometric. What shape is this? Yes, it's a square. A square. Where all sides are equal. I'm not sure all sides are equal on this one, but it's a square. Look. There's the triangle. And here's another one. It's a much smaller triangle. What group do they go in? Yes. Geometric. And of course, this one. It's a circle. Goes into geometric. I've got one more I want to show you. Oh, what's this one? Oval. Yes, oval. Related to the circle, it looks like. Looks like that circle's been smashed. And we've got a oval. But what kind of shapes go in the organic? Well, one thing that I like to think about is what kinds of shapes do you see in nature? Yes, of course. Grass. Flowers. Leaves. Yes, those are organic shapes. I want to create an activity today that uses both geometric and organic. Who's ever heard of the very hungry caterpillar? Well, if you've been in my room before, you know that Eric Carle was the creator of the very hungry caterpillar. And the way he created that book was to take paper, tissue paper mostly, and cut out the tissue paper using scissors. And he used glue. And he would paste his tissue paper on the paper to make the illustration for the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So you can get on your iPad and look up the Very Hungry Caterpillar, and the author Eric Carle. Okay? And after the video's done, maybe you can find that, read that book. But right now I want to go ahead and show you the activity that you're going to do. And we're going to take the shapes that we have and paste them down on our paper. And then we're going to create a little caterpillar to go on the shapes. So if you want to pause the video and find yourself a piece of paper. If you don't have scissors, you can use these and tear the paper, and then of course a little bit of glue. Now this is Elmer's liquid glue, but if you have a glue stick, that'll work just as well. Okay? Now I'm going to switch over to my little trusty video so you can see the camera. You won't see me, but you will hear my voice, and you will be able to see what I'm doing with my shapes and my glue. Well, guess what? Doesn't look like it's going to work. So I'm going to have to talk to Mr. Barnum about how I use my camera to show you what I am doing. Well, why don't we just do it this way then? Did you know that art comes with a lot of setbacks and a lot of error, where we make errors and maybe things don't look the way we want them to look, but guess what? We can keep on trying, and maybe the next time we do an art piece, it'll look a lot better than what we did before. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my oval. I'm going to put a couple of dots of glue. Hope you can see that. A couple little dots. One of the signs I have in my room is dots of glue, not lots of glue. So we don't want to just pour on the glue. We just need a couple of little dots. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this, paste it on my piece of paper. Might look something like that. Okay. Actually, it's going to be down here. All right. I'm going to take my square. Going to put it on there. Looks something like that. There's my glue for my triangle. Paste it on like that. I'm going to put the orange circle maybe at the top. What would that remind you of? Yes, the sun, of course. All right, there's my rectangle. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. I'm going to have my caterpillar going this way. I'm going to have him walking over the shapes. All right, I'm going to put one more triangle maybe over here. dots. Okay, so geometric shapes. All right, now I want some, maybe some organic shapes. So I'm going to start with circles, and I'm going to piece them together. I'm going to go pretty fast with this, so you'll see what I'm doing. One dot at a time, very few circles of glue. And I am going to, they're going to be slightly connected. Let me stop and show you what I got. So they're connected. That's going to be my caterpillar. So I want to connect. Now remember, you can always pause this video because I'm going kind of fast, so the video doesn't last very long. So when you're doing your activity, all right, now I got 5 of these. Make sure you pause the video. My caterpillar. And I got 2 more circles. He's kind of a long caterpillar, isn't he? I'm going to take my marker. What's on a caterpillar's head? Of course. Antenna. And eyes. Maybe a little mouth. Got to eat, doesn't he? Of course he's got to eat. And after reading the book, you'll see the very hungry caterpillar liked to eat. So there's my hungry caterpillar. He's moving along the geometric shapes. Maybe he's going to, oh, we're missing something. What are we missing down here? Duh, a feet, of course. You gotta have feet on those body parts. And there's legs and feet all along this caterpillar. Okay? Now, all of these connected makes him an organic shape. Okay? He's actually a form, but we'll talk about form later. But for purposes of using this activity, we're going to call him a organic shape, crawling along the geometric shapes. So let me add some feet. With my marker. There we go. Can you see those now? So maybe this could be the sun and our caterpillar walking over our shapes. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.